What's up, everybody? Big Herc 916, and tune into another edition of my vlog. I want to say thank you for subscribing. Thanks for supporting the channel. You know, all about that positivity, that motivation. Make sure you subscribe to my Instagram, my Twitter, Big Herc 916, and also go pick you up some merch at bigherc916.com. This is part 2 to the wig splitter video, because a lot of people said that I didn't properly address what a wig splitter was. Well, in the pen, if a person was out of pocket, doing something they weren't supposed to do, you know, gambling debts is out of line. They owe money for drugs. You know, maybe they were messing with, you know, somebody's punk. They could possibly get their wig split. And that means that somebody's gonna go upside their head. That means that we're gonna go get their dome worked up a little bit, you know, get hands put on them. See, when I was growing up, that's what you did. Somebody was out of line, you put these things on them. You know, you catch a fade, you chunk them. You handle your business. And that's what we called, you know, getting your wig split. You know, if you got the better of somebody, like, homie, split his wig, you know, put that Thunderdome on him. And that's how we got out, man. Wouldn't nobody, you know, quick to just shoot somebody because, you know, you got beat up. I mean, you know, you fighting, it built character. It made you learn respect. And that was a part of growing up. As far back as elementary school, you know, I'll meet you on the side of the building, and you know, if you didn't meet this cat, everybody's gonna talk about you the next day. Oh, you're a chicken. Oh, you're a chicken. Bye, bye, bye. You know, you get teased. So you went over there on the side of the building, and you know, got your fight on. And you may be a small group of people watching to see who gets their wig split. But those were lessons learned. And that's a part of growing up, man, is, you know, taking your bumps and bruises. You know, we used to have, what do you call it, weekend arenas, you know, arena sports where, you know, we set up a little, it might be on whatever playground, and the big homies would bring out the gloves, the boxing gloves. And if somebody from this neighborhood or this street had a problem with this person on this neighborhood, you know, they would handle their business. And these are all military kids, so all these kids was, you know, pretty tough. You know, dad was maybe a Marine or maybe a Navy guy, or, you know, you might have some cats in there from the Army. I mean, and standing up was a part of the game. You didn't go home if your dad was in the military and just say that you let somebody whoop your ass. That was unacceptable. You know, you better not come in here, you know, looking like that, because if you look like that, he better look worse than what you did. And that's how we grew up. You grew up, you know, chunking them. And I didn't really have a male role model, a male figure. You know, my stepdad was garbage, so I learned how to chunk them on my own. I just, you know, would ask the big cats in the neighborhood, you know, to show me, you know, little moves and stuff. And then I watched a lot of that old Sugar Ray, you know, Marvin Hagler, Thomas Hearns, you know, Muhammad Ali. I studied the videos and practice fighting. And that's what I learned how to do, because you have to build character growing up in certain circles, you know, where I grew up at, as far as, you know, even not even being in the hood, but just being around military brats. And that was just what you did. So, you know, getting your wig split, man, is a part of growing up. And in the pen, it's, you know, it goes down. And so, you know, whether you want to call it a wig split, a head buster, a dome call, you know, hey, it's about standing up for yourself, handling your business, not letting somebody walk all over you, and knowing that, you know, you ain't no punk in this. You ain't letting nobody just, you know, tell you what to do. And, you know, some people might get offended and feel like, oh man, Herc, kids shouldn't be fighting. Man, look, fighting is better than shooting. It's better than stabbing. You teach your kids, how to defend themselves. And if there's a problem, that's what kids should be. That's what they did. It ain't saying that you should fight over everything, but when it comes down to it, you get it out your system. It's over with. There's no need to go and do anything else beyond that because, hey, everybody, it was a fair. We call it fair square. You caught a fair one, and that's what it is. Didn't nobody get jumped? It was a one-on-one. I out here going to school in the OC, Huntington Beach. I remember when I came from North Highlands, I'd already been in, multiple squabbles. I didn't got, jumped, kicked in the head, nose swole up, eye swole up, but it was just a part of, it comes with the territory, part of growing up. I go out to the OC, Huntington Beach. A couple times had to put down a little demo, and that was a part of the game, splitting some wigs. And, at the end of the day, it was over with. Seen a guy that, I split his wig at the gym. Oh, what's up, man? Oh, man, you got me, man. Boop, boop, bop. It's cool. It is what it is. But having physical confrontation sometimes is unavoidable. Nowadays, everybody's telling. So it's best to avoid it because you don't want to get told on and catch an assault and battery. But back then, kids would fight, man, and parents would be like, oh, okay, it will work it out. Your mom would probably see their mom at the commissary or at the baseball game, the local little league game, and it is what it is. But with nobody suing anybody, with nobody making it a big legal issue, it just was kids being kids, and that's what it was. Nowadays, these boys, man, you guys is popping too many pills, and so immersed in these video games that you built no physical character. And so when somebody says something to you, you get offended and get all frustrated and angry. And dude, it ain't nothing to get angry at. It's just life. Life has ups and downs. It has rejections. It has confrontation. It has wig splits. And like a bully, man. We a bully gets dealt with in the hood. Who he a bully? Where he at? All right, then what's happening? My mom used to tell me, if they're bigger than you, pick up a rock. Okay, so I'm 11, 12, dude 16. Man, next time I got a rock in my pocket. When he come up to me next time, I'm gonna bust him with the rock. I'm not telling you to bust somebody with a rock, but I'm telling you there's things that equalize the game. And after that, they're gonna leave you alone. I heard Judge Joe Brown tell a story where, he used to ambush the guys who thought that, they could punk him, and he taught them a lesson. He would never let them catch him slipping. And that's just what you did as a kid, learning how to be a man. So, hey man, wig splitter, yeah, you handle your business, but you got to do it within the proper arena, because you don't want to have any lawsuits, you don't want to have any drama, and I don't want any of you guys to catch cases. So make sure you guys do it under supervision. But we had it all. We had gloves and stuff, and they would just let kids just go at it and do rounds, and that was a big thing. And it helped a lot of kids get past challenges in their life. So, Big Herc 916 Wig Splitter Part 2.